Surat Sheba, chapter of Sheba. In the name of Allah, the merciful, the compassionate, the praise belongs to Allah, to whom belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth, to whom also belongs the praise in the hereafter. He is the wise, the well-informed. He knoweth what penetrates into the earth and what comes forth from it, and what comes down from the heaven and what ascends into it. He is the compassionate, the forgiving. Those who have disbelieved have said, the hour will not come to us. Say, yea, by my Lord, it will surely come to you, by him who knoweth the unseen, whom not the weight of an atom in the heavens or on the earth escapes. There is nothing either less or greater than that, but is in a clear book, in order that he may recompense those who have believed and wrought the works of righteousness. For them there is forgiveness and a provision noble, but those who busy themselves with our signs, seeking to make them of no effect, for them is a punishment of wrath painful. But those to whom the revealed knowledge has been given, hold that which has been sent down to thee from thy Lord to be the truth, and that it guides to the path of the sublime, the praiseworthy. Those who have disbelieved have said, shall we point you out a man who will announce to you that when you have been crumbled all to pieces, you will reappear in a new creation? He has devised falsehood about Allah, or is there madness in him? Nay, those who do not believe in the hereafter are in punishment and error far-reaching. Have they not then looked at the heaven and the earth in front of them and behind them? If we so will, we shall sink the earth with them, or cause bits of the heaven to fall upon them. Surely in that is a sign for any servant devout. We bestowed upon David preference from us. O ye mountains, return praises with him, and ye birds also, and we made iron tractable for him, make ample coats of mail, and weave them closely, and work ye uprightly. Verily of what ye do, I am observant. And to Solomon we subjected the wind, which blew a month's journey in the morning, and a month's journey in the evening, and some of the jinn, such as wrought before him by the permission of his Lord. And whoever of them swerves from our command, we shall cause him to taste of the punishment of the blaze. And to Solomon we subjected the wind, which blew a month's journey in the morning and a month's journey in the evening, and some of the jinn to work for him what he willed, temples and images and bowls like cisterns and pots standing firm. And we made the spring of brass to flow for him. Work, O family of David, in thankfulness. Rare among my servants is the thankful. And when we decided that he should die, it was only the beast of the earth gnawing his staff, which indicated his death to them. So when he fell, it became clear that if the jinn had known the unseen, they would not have remained in the humiliating punishment. For Sheba too, there was a sign in their dwelling place, 2 gardens on the right and on the left. Eat of the provision of your Lord and show gratitude to him, a good soil and a forgiving Lord. But they turned away, so we sent upon them the flood of the dam and gave them instead of their 2 gardens, 2 which produce bitter fruit, and tamarisks and lote trees, a few. Thus did we recompense them for the unbelief which they showed. Do we so recompense any but the unbelieving? We set between them and the towns on which we have bestowed blessings, towns still to be seen. And we measured out easy stages in the journey between them, travel in them nights and days secure. But they said, O our Lord, make the stages of our journeys longer. They wronged themselves, and we made them legends, and we crumbled them all to pieces. Surely in that are signs for every enduring thankful one. Iblis has made good his opinion upon them, and they have followed him except a part of the believers. But he had no authority over them except that we might know those who believe in the hereafter from those who are in doubt about it. Thy Lord over everything keeps guard. Say, call upon those whom ye assert as being gods apart from Allah. They wield not the weight of an atom in the heavens, nor yet in the earth. They have no partnership in either of them, nor does he depend on any of them for support. Intercession profiteth not with him, except to him to whom he gives permission, so that when they have been frightened out of their wits, they say, what did your Lord say? And they reply the truth. He is the exalted, the great. Say, who provides you with food from the heavens and the earth? Say, Allah, either we or you are following right guidance, are in error manifest. Say, ye will not be questioned about the sins we have committed, nor shall we be questioned about what ye are doing. Say, our Lord will bring us together and will then clear up the dispute between us and truth. He is the one who clears up the all-knowing. Say, show me those whom ye have conjoined with him as associates. By no means will ye do so. Nay, he is Allah, the sublime, the wise. We sent thee not, but inclusively to all the people as a bringer of good tidings and a warner, but most of the people have no knowledge. And they say, when comes this threat, if ye speak the truth, say, there is an appointment for you of a day which ye will not fall an hour behind, nor yet anticipate. Those who have disbelieved have said, we will not believe in this Qur'an, nor yet in that which was before it. But if one might see when the wrongdoers are set in the presence of their Lord, engaged in altercation with each other, the oppressed say to those who assume greatness, if it had not been for you, we should have been believers. Those who assume greatness say to the oppressed, was it we who turned you away from the guidance after it had come to you? Nay, ye were sinners. The oppressed say to those who assume greatness, nay, scheming by night and by day, when ye were ordering us to show ingratitude to Allah and set up peers to him. They are full of secret regret when they have seen the punishment, and we have put the shackles upon the necks of those who have disbelieved. Are they recompensed for anything but what they have been doing? We never yet sent a warner to a town, but the affluent of it said, in the message thou art sent with, we disbelieve. They have said, we have more numerous possessions and children, and we are not the sort of people to be punished. Say, my Lord, make generous provision for whom he willeth, or stinteth, but most of the people have no knowledge. Neither your possessions nor your children are the thing which will bring you into close proximity to us, but only him who has believed and done uprightly. For such there is a double recompense for what they have been doing, and they shall be in the upper chambers secure. But those who busy themselves with our signs, seeking to make them of no effect, such into the punishment will be hailed. Say, verily, my Lord makes generous provision for whom he willeth of his servants, are stinted for them, and whatever thing ye contribute, he will replace. He is the best of providers. On the day when he rounds them up all together, and then says to the angels, was it you whom these people used to serve? They will say, glory be to thee, thou art our patron. Not they. Nay, they used to serve the jinn. In them do most of them believe. So today none of you will wield for the other either benefit or injury. And we shall say to the wrongdoers, taste the punishment of the fire, which ye used to count a falsehood. When our signs are recited to them as evidences, they say, this is only a man who wishes to turn you away from what your fathers used to serve. They say, this is only a fraud which he has invented. Those who have disbelieved say to the truth, when it is come to them, this is nothing but magic manifest. Though we have not bestowed upon them any books to study, nor have we sent to them before thee any warner. Those who were before them disbelieved, though they reached not the tenth of what we have bestowed on them. They disbelieved my messengers, and of what nature was my disapproval? Say, I only give you one admonition, that ye stand before Allah by twos or singly, and then reflect that there is not in your friend any madness. He is only a warner for you, preceding a punishment severe. Say, any reward I have asked you for is your own sakes to reward me. Rest only upon Allah. He of everything is witness. Say, verily, my Lord pelts with the truth, knower of things unseen. Say, the truth has come. The false neither originates nor restores. Say, if I go astray, it is to my own disadvantage, and if I let myself be guided, it is by what my Lord suggests to me. He hears and is near at hand. But if one might see, when they are terrified and there is no escape, they are taken from a place near at hand. And they say, we have believed in it, but how shall they get into touch from a place far away? Though they had formerly disbelieved in it, making conjectures about it, conjectures about the unseen from a place far away. They are shut off from what they desire, as was done with their allies of former times. Verily they were in doubt, distressing. And so one of the things is the Qur'an kind of has pairs. Now things are paired in different ways. Now, if you pair this with the next chapter, you can pair things by their sound and various things. But if you pair chapter 34 and chapter 35, okay, the one has, one of the names is the angels, one of them's the originator. So the themes about that kind of pair in some ways, like the angels is in the light beings, not the jinn. And chapter 35 can be paired with chapter 72 in that way, the chapter of the jinn, of the fallen angels, the chapter of the unfallen angels, that's 35. There's some baggage with the English terms. People say, oh, the jinn are angels, but they're not Malaka. So people think they're worshiping God's loyal host, and they're not. And God's loyal host doesn't want it. It's like, come on, look at the books, an angel of adultery and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. So, you know, just like in Surah 17, we have some verse. We have a verse here that can be said to an exorcism and a declaring a place being conquered, various things.